contest is in the Cage Thunder Amateur Flyweight Division. It is brought to you by Ungadev, your digital partner, and One Call for All Entertainment, official DJs of Cage Thunder. And it is for the Cage Thunder Amateur Flyweight Championship. Introducing first in the blue corner, he fights out of Piqua, Ohio. He weighed in at 125 pounds. He represents Fightopia MMA. He has a mixed martial arts record, 5 wins, 3 losses. He is currently ranked number 3 in the Cage Thunder Amateur Flyweight Division. Please welcome Connor Showtime Smith. And his opponent in the red corner, he fights out of Cleveland, Ohio. He weighed in at 124 pounds. He represents Aries Combat Sports Academy. He has a mixed martial arts record, 4 wins, 2 losses. He is currently ranked number 5 in the Cage Thunder Amateur Bantamweight Division and number 4 in the Cage Thunder Amateur Flyweight Division. Please welcome Dom Savoca. This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, and when the action begins, your referee is Mr. Chip Snyder.
You guys are fighting for the Cage Thunder Amateur Flyweight title. We went over the rules in the back. I expect you to obey them and me at all times. Any questions, Red? Any questions, Blue? Touch gloves, go back.
You can certainly feel the energy here in the city of the Hall of Fame. Chip Snyder is going to be our referee. Dom Savoca in the red. Showtime Connor Smith in the blue, man. This is big. Energy's high.
Crowd is definitely into it right now. I'm excited.
You got flyweight, so you know to expect a lot of high-paced action. Both guys coming out southpaw.
Good look, Connor. Good look.
Very interesting thing. You hear somewhere out of the corner of Dom to say, "Don't be afraid," and I think I don't know if I yelled that out that early. It's a little bit of doubt. Both guys just feeling each other out. Both guys know they're quick, so they know that they have to be careful.
He doesn't look afraid. He's the one on the front foot here.
No, I agree. No, I didn't like the comment.
There you go, Connor. There it is.
4 of Connor's wins are by submission.
Double leg there from Dom. Way to reverse that position.
Expect Dom to be very dominant in the wrestling throughout this fight. And I'm curious to how Connor answers it with the jiu-jitsu, the reversals.
There you go, Connor. There you go. A lot of experience in the cage right now. 14 fights between both of these fighters. You can definitely tell that they were feeling each other out. It's a very veteran move until one of them found an opening and then they exploited it.
It's definitely a lot of fights for 2 younger guys, too. They really stayed very active in their careers, and it's found them in this title opportunity. And you hear the crowd pop as Dom tries to get off some ground and pound here.
I mean, you can see the wheels are turning for Connor right now, right? Like he's trying to get something, and he's trying to work something right now. Might be a little too early in the fight to really try to sync up and lock something up right now. Maybe he's waiting for Dom to kind of gas out a little bit and see if he does.
I hope that's not the case, because Dom has the cardio to go all 3. He did it in his last fight. That proved him to get here. But again, Connor, his first fight going all 3 was his last fight versus Nick Lou. They both definitely have the cardio as we enter sub 30 seconds of the first round.
20 seconds!
And this has just been the same rhyme of Savoca's career. Just to be a dominant wrestler. Conor knew going into this fight, this is what he was going to have to put up with. Norm, I like what you said. You can see the wheels turning in Smith. I'm excited for him to go to his corner, kind of see what his corner has to say, kind of see what they want to tell him going into the second round. What would you tell him, Brandon?
What I would be telling Conor is, I would commit more. I think he's thinking a little too much in there. I understand that the physicality of Dom is giving him some problems, but he just has to start throwing things up. He's not getting too much thrown at him in terms of strikes, so he's not putting himself in a lot of danger. So he needs to just be a little bit more active and not think so much.
Conor now knows what Dom is capable of doing. So any jitters, any questions has just been answered within the first 3 minutes of this fight. So I'm really curious to see if Conor's going to be able to make the adjustment. Their coaches are going to be able to figure out how to approach the second round against Dom. Do they go ahead and try to stop the takedown? Do they initiate their own takedown and try to take control and see how Dom fights off of his back? Or do they try to set up, knowing that Dom might go for the takedown, for an early uppercut into the second round? So I'm really curious to see how Conor's going to come out.
Now, as for the red corner in Dom Savoca, you might not like it sitting at home. You might not like it in the crowd. I'm not changing a single thing except for the fact that I'm going to take him down quicker in the second round. If you can be that dominant on top, then why switch it up?
Yeah, if it's working for you, why change it, right?
And we've seen it out of him in past fights before, so nothing new here from Dom Savoca.
Again, feeling each other out. I think Dom's waiting for Conor to step into attack before he tries to take him down. Right there it is. There's the opening.
Good timing on that shot.
He's done. He's a fucking cage. He's tired. He's tired.
And like you were saying, Alex, one thing that he could have done better this round was get him to the ground quicker, and it seems like he has done so.
Yeah, he definitely did. And a big thing that's huge that you might not, be able to see at home is Dom always keeps his fights in his corner. With this crowd being so loud, Smith cannot hear his corner from over here at all. So he's really got to just trust his skills and trust his ability that he can make the right choice. Whereas Dom, he's got two coaches right there, two different sets of eyes, plus his own thoughts.
Yeah, everything is against Conor right now. He's not in his corner. He can't hear instruction. It looks like he's got full mount or approaching full mount right now. So now Conor's got a new challenge ahead of him that he didn't necessarily see in the first round, and now he's got to escape the full mount.
Yeah, we alluded to the fact that he, it looked like his wheels were spinning in round one, and, to not be able to hear the advice of your coaches to help aid you through those positions is even more of a problem for him to have to deal with here.
A little bit of lip reading from Dave Graff, courtesy of Alex Henry. Push up and punch. Push up and punch.
Oh, he decided to let the head and arm triangle go. There you go.
I'm kind of surprised by that decision.
I mean, that's opened Conor up to get the leg to attack the leg there.
I like that he's using his position to hold him in place, and he's doing some decent work with the ground and pound.
Very dominant by Dom. A lot of times they might not want to go back when the guy on the ground is saying, hey, come grapple with me. And Dom accepted the challenge with open arms. Or with open punches, however you want to.
Yeah, Conor had an opportunity there to try to stand up.
Do you think he should have taken it more?
Probably not. I don't think it would have really made much of a difference. He probably would have beaten the right hand trying to stand up, but I would have at least turtled up and attempted to go for my own, maybe a shot from the knee. To prevent this positioning, that is.
Dom Savoca at his smothering best through 6 minutes, guys.
I think for Conor Smith, this third round is not Showtime, Connor Smith. It's go time, Connor Smith. You are Showtime. You're fighting for the belt. You've waited for this fight. If you want to win it, you have to go out and you got to live up to the name and you got to finish it.
Yeah, Dom finished Connor in his corner, held him up. Get the hell out of my corner. We got a third round, baby. He's getting that coaching right now. He's looking good.
I wonder what Chip Snyder's warning Dom about there.
I saw the commission walk over in the corner and say something to them. But,
if I were to guess, it's keep your toes out of the cage.
Yeah, the recipe is clear for both guys going into this third round. Who's going to execute? I don't think cardio's an issue going into the third. I don't think there's any questions of, what is my opponent going to bring to the table? I think there's a clear game plan going into this third round for both guys. And the winner is really going to be, you hear it all the time, it's cliche, but it's going to be who wants it more.
Listen, if Connor can't improve his positioning when Dom is on top of him or in his guard, then he doesn't need to be there. He needs to fight for that defensive that takedown defense, or he needs to try to attack and get his own takedown and try to force Dom to fight off of his back.
Show of respect, well deserved. These guys who went to battle. While Connor may have not looked the best the past 2 rounds, to be able to defend the way he has been truly incredible.
Yeah, he hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. There's a good sprawl. Curious to see if he attacks.
I don't think he's got the guillotine in.
No. He just kind of gave him position here. He's trying to get a palm-to-palm grip, but I don't think he's at a right angle to do that.
Yeah.
Seemed like Connor tried to rush that position there, and
he's urgent. He knows he's got to get it done.
Connor had an opportunity there. It wasn't the greatest shot by Dom. He had him in the head. He had his head, had him in a headlock. He could have just let him up, and we could have get back up to the standing position, and then Connor could have had that opportunity to try to take him down. I think Connor needs to attack here.
Yeah.
Once they get on, then he needs to get up. He needs to get on the stand-up, and Connor needs to attack.
Dom's just so strong, and he can just hold guys. He can put them right where he wants them. So you got to be real sneaky to slip in a submission versus Dom, because he's not going to let you do it easy.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job of holding this position. You're starting to see him posture up. Use that frame of his to really rain down some heavier shots here and put a stamp on this fight.
Halfway through the fight here in the Hall of Fame city.
Let's go, Dom! Let's go! Push him again! Damn!
Frustration out of the corner of Connor Smith, and
looks like Chip's going to stand him up.
Stand up with a minute to go here.
This is an opportunity for Connor here.
Huge opportunity. Dom's not shying away from the striking, though. He says, let's go. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful level change. I mean,
my
Connor
gosh.
stepped in. Beautiful level change by Dom.
Connor's trying to get that grip. Looks like he must have a lot of confidence in his guillotine if he's chasing it once again here.
Let's go, Connor! Out his back, Dominic!
I mean, it's definitely an uncomfortable position that Dom's in right now, but I don't think he's in any risk at being submitted at this point.
No, I don't believe that he can do that without his hips here.
Both guys fought till the very end, but I believe Dom Savoca is going to advance to 5-2 as a Cage Thunder champion.
I think you're right. It was a very dominant performance out of Dom.
Wow. And not to take away from Connor. I honestly, I haven't seen many guys stay as composed as Connor did with the aggressive nature, the pure force out of the grappling of Savoca. I just think maybe he might have been, I don't know. Norm, I liked when you said he's clearly thinking. He's clearly trying to figure it out. Maybe he was thinking too much, because in that third round you saw him say, you know what, I don't care. I'm going to threaten this up. I'm going to threaten this up. Maybe it's a different fight if he does that in the first and second.
I mean, like I said, he's thinking, he wants it. I just don't think that he was physically able to do it against this opponent. Dom was so good. He's so strong and heavy when he's on top of you, man. I honestly think that any lesser opponent Conor is able to enforce his will, even from the bottom, and be able to get those submissions locked in. But Dom is such a strong grappler.
Yeah, I mean, anyone that's been in the gym with brute guys like that knows just how hard it is. You don't have a lot of options when they're just so hard to move. So, like, a lot of his game was neutralized just on the sheer physicality of Dom Savoca.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these championship gladiators. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, where all 3 judges have scored this contest 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision and new Cage Thunder Amateur Flyweight Champion, Dom Savoca!
Special moment here for Aries. Very special moment. I'm excited to see what Dom has to say here.
I'm here with your winner, Dom Savoca. How does it feel to become Cage Thunder's first ever flyweight champion?
First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Listen, without God, none of this is possible, man. And I'm not going to sit here and try to preach to all you guys, but if you haven't found that relationship with God, I urge every single one of you guys to dig deep and find that relationship with God. But besides that, man, it's a dominant performance. People can sit there and talk shit all they want, man. I grapple this, I grapple that, but at the end of the day, bro, I'm winning 30-27 easy, just like last fight, man. So sit there and talk shit all you want, man, but like I said, man, I'm dominant in this fucking cage, so let's go. What are you gonna do? Hey, listen, you come in here, you sign that contract, that means you think you can stop me, so if you fucking think you can stop me, then come in here and do it. Simple as that. I want to thank my team, everyone in Aries Combat, my fucking coach Dave Graff, Alec Bailey, you stepped up a lot these past couple months, and I appreciate everything my team squad shows me, man. 3-0 tonight. Let's go. Let's hear it for Aries Combat. 2 debuts, 2 first-round finishes, and a 30-27 to capture this belt, man. So that's all I really got. I appreciate everyone for coming out. Let's go. Thank you. And thank you, Cage Thunder, Mr. Jarvis. I appreciate you guys. That's it. Have a blessed night.